Hey guys, Zendo here. Welcome to Starcraft. I've got a quick guide here on how to win that ladder and get yourself up to Platinum without too much hassle. As you can see here, I'm not ranked. Season 4 just started here in 2013. But I did place in Platinum in Season 3. And once I achieved Platinum, I had no... Wow, I can't believe I reached Platinum. I was so impressed with myself. I consider myself more of like a Silver League player, or a Gold League player is actually... My 1v1 historically is Gold League. But by concentrating on one build, one very simple rush, a 3 racks Terran rush, I was able to get Platinum just by tweaking and just doing one build. Not trying to do anything fancy, not trying to have a game length longer than 10 minutes even, just powering out this 8-minute rush games, and it just really gets you up in the ranks quickly. And I'm going to go look at a replay here and show you guys. Here we go. I think this is the one. So this is, I was still gold at this point, but I think that this is a good example of me doing the build well. So let's do it. Probably going to watch it in a little bit slow. Let's see if I can put it on a little slow here. There we go. Let's go over here. So first, as you can see, this is a very specific build order. The first thing you want to know is you want to always be building SCVs, no matter what. Do not stop building SCVs. This build is optimized that you should always be producing them, basically. And once you get your barracks up, they should always be producing units. Which units you produce, we'll talk about in a minute. We'll go ahead and wait for this to get going here. We'll increase the speed to faster. So you're going to wait till you have 9, and then, you know, my timing here might be a little off, but you get the idea. And once you start doing it yourself, and you play the same exact build like this over and over like this, you can actually do a lot better. So here at 10 supply, in the upper right you can see your supply. At 10 supply, you need to build your first supply depot. And at 12 supply, you build your first barracks. So as you can see here, he's building the thing. We're still building SCVs. I've got 2 queued up here because I know after this one starts building, that's when I put my barracks. So, okay, he's done. I'm at 12 now. Or no, wait. Yeah, there we go. So I just got enough minerals to get that barracks. That's going down right away. Meanwhile, constant SCV production. The SCV production is not stopping. And the thing is, as soon as this barracks is built... Oh, okay, yes, that's right. Once you're at 13 supply, you place down the refinery. Very important to place down that refinery at 13 supply, so you can have enough... Vespene to do all the upgrades that are involved in this little rush. So let's see here. And remember, guys, I'm not an expert at StarCraft. I just know this one little build. And it's probably even a terrible build. But it will get you to Platinum if you do it. Okay, instantly building the second supply depot with him, and then popping down on the barracks, popping down the tech lab first thing. The reason I could pop down that tech lab immediately was because we started this refinery back at 13 supply, and we stuck SCVs on it. It has to be full of 3 SCVs. As you can see, Broken Guns here, the Zerg player is standing back for now. My SCV got stuck over here. It's not my finest moment. There we go. He's finally coming through. And we'll raise that back up. Great. So now I'm producing Marines. At least Marines are going to be produced constantly. You also are going to want some marauders, okay, out of your main base. But if you don't have enough Vespene for your next Vespene expense, which, look, I just spent 100 gold on Stim Pack, okay, right here is when you want to get your Stim Pack as soon as you can. Stim Pack takes a long time. It's very vital to have. So your first 100 Vespene is spent on getting Stim Pack, okay? And the only time you build Marauders, you want Marauders from this barracks, but the only time you're going to build a Marauder is if you know you have plenty. Okay. We need to pause this for a second. So I'm going to finish my train of thought with this other thing. Okay, I'm building a Marauder here. Now, the reason I'm building a Marauder is because I know that there's going to be another big Vespene expense coming up, but I know even if I spend 25 gas on this Marauder, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to still have, I have 86 Vespene, I need to save up 100 for my next thing. Now, let's get into what that next thing is. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, so at this point, I've got 99 Vespene. I'm just about to research my first 100 Vespene here is going to go to this Stim Pack. Okay? The other thing that's going to happen is my first 300 minerals I get, I'm instantly going to drop 2 Barracks immediately. Okay? So let's watch as that occurs. So boom, I got 100 Vespene, boom. Popping the Stim Pack on the Tech Lab. And then you can watch the minerals there, and as soon as I get 300, I'm going to send a couple of SCVs out, and they're going to build those Barracks. There we go. Okay, this is a 3 racks build. You got to get these Barracks started, and you have to save up another 100 gas to get a reactor on both of those Barracks. You have to have a reactor on the second 2 Barracks. Alright, meanwhile, constant production from the existing Barracks. I set my production buildings all to number 2, and I hit 2, and then I build units all the time. Just hit number 2 on my keyboard, build some units, hit number 2 on my keyboard, build some units. And as you can see here, like we talked about, there's this Marauder. I'm only building this Marauder because I know I'm going to have plenty of Vespene. I need 100 Vespene to drop both of these reactors. And those reactors have to go down right away. Meanwhile, something that's also happening is this engineering bay. And I didn't actually catch the beginning of that, but I had enough minerals for it. I had excess minerals, because the point when you're going to really start spending these minerals is when these reactors finish and you start pumping out Marines like crazy. So this, couple things are going to happen here. Let's pause it. A couple things are going to happen here. We built this engineering bay, and as you can see, that little dotted line around, I'm selecting the engineering bay right now, and I'm about to buy... I'm pretty sure I'm about to buy infantry weapons or maybe infantry armor. I was experimenting doing both. But you want to get an upgrade. I think weapons is the preferred upgrade. So you're going to want to get... By the time you push, okay, you're going to have +1 on your attack. And you're going to have Stim Packs and combat shields when the push hits. So it's really important that you get these upgrades going early because, you know, an upgrade takes a long time to produce, obviously. So anyways, so here we go. Yep, I did. I just started infantry weapons level 1. So that's going, and that's going to be done by the time we do our attack. Meanwhile, these reactors are about finishing, and at this point, Oh, something else I want to talk about.
Complete.
This entire time, I've been producing SCVs. Okay? The whole time. I've been producing SCVs. And also, orbital command is very important. Did I even mention the orbital command? Listen, as soon as you get your first barracks, no matter what you're doing ever playing Terran, you have to build an orbital command the second you finish your barracks. It's very important, and you want to be dropping mules. So the entire time that all the rest of this stuff is happening, you need to be constantly making SCVs and dropping mules on your minerals. And you also need to be dropping supply depots. I just tell my guys to build supply depots right here behind the mineral line. And supply depots are, keeping ahead of the game on your supply is like your number one priority, especially after about 7 minutes when you're really pumping out those Marines. And if you need to, you can use your orbital command and do an extra supply drop. But it's really... you really want to just build this. Looks like my buddy Specho is telling LOL Hag Witches, talking about my Skyrim Let's Play, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to continue here. So, let's speed it up a little bit. At this point, we're just building supply depots to keep our supply up. We're about to start combat shields here.
Kaboom, baby! Research complete.
Are we about to start combat shields? Hopefully soon. Yep, there I've selected it. I'm waiting for the 100th. Yep, we got it, research. So now at this point, I'm just massing up units. The second that combat shield finishes, I'm going to be moving out, or maybe even right before it finishes. Because with this attack, you want to be moving out like at around 8 or 9 minutes. You don't want to be coming with this attack at 10 minutes. You're going to lose at 10 minutes. Okay, you need to get it done faster. And if you can just get this one... There's only 2 units involved in this build, right? You have to juggle lots of stuff. You have to juggle the SCVs. You have to juggle... Oh, we took out that Overlord. We have to juggle the SCVs. We have to juggle, keeping the supply up. But if you can do that and just build these 2 units, you can win matches. Marine Marauder is one of the strongest unit compositions in this game by far, especially for a new player. So I really recommend this. Look, they're heading out. They already have their combat shields. That finished. I'm kind of coming around the back way. One of the reasons I'm coming around the back way is because sometimes, especially against Zerg players, they'll see you coming and they will turtle up. When you do lose, because you will still lose a quarter, like I had a win rate that was probably like 65%, right? And that got me up to platinum. So I did, I still lost 40-something% of matches. I wasn't winning every single match. And the matches you lose is because the player knows it's coming. Either they scouted you really well, or they see you just marching across the map. Especially on some of the big 4-player maps, they're going to see you, and they're going to just build a ton of spine crawlers or build a bunch of photon cannons and really mess you up. So anyways, let's continue. So we're going in here. It's at... Oh, look at this. This attack's hitting at 10 minutes, just like I said I shouldn't. But this is an older video before I sort of perfected everything. But you get the idea. This guide isn't meant for pros. This guide is meant for someone new. So as you can see here, I came in, I destroyed his expansion with ease, and he surrendered and said GG. So that's the deal with this 3 racks build. If you have questions, let me know. I really do suck at StarCraft. This build is the only thing I know how to do, but I think I do have a good grasp on this build. There's probably improvements and tweaks you could do, but I just thought that maybe for a new player, it might be better to have this explained by another player that sucks. Because I suck and I managed to get plat with this. So you may suck, you can also get plat with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not, it just takes a lot of practice, and the thing is, because it's such a short rush, because it only takes 8 minutes to do a match like this, because in 8 minutes, if you don't win with that first push, you're done. You're going to lose. Because your enemy, if he survives with his expansion, he's going to have way more resources than you. So you can just pound out these 8 or 10 minute matches and just practice this one thing over and over, and you can get so good that you can beat most players that are below, diamond level. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't totally terrible. Let me know if you think this video was terrible or not. As always, I appreciate any comments you have. I read them all. And anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.